Kelly Huxham here with Current Beat, and today we are at Rain Coast Creative Studios on the Anand Highway, and I have Christy Miller with me, who is the musical director for Shoreline Musical Society, Theatrical Musical Society.
Shoreline Musical Theatre Society.
There we go. And this year you are doing a review show at River City Players. Tell me about the show.
We're doing a 1950s review show this year. It's going to be fantastic. What we do is we start, because we're a musical theatre society, we start with the framework of shows that were set in the 1950s, like West Side Story and Hairspray and Forever Plaid and Grease. So those are where some of our numbers come from. And then because the 1950s was such a dynamic era for music, it was the birth of rock and roll, rhythm and blues, and jazz and country began to be part of what was the popular content of music. So there's so many things that are wonderful to do. So then we've integrated a lot of that into the show. So we've got things like girl groups, the Chordettes, we've got guy groups, the Crew Cuts, we've got Everly Brothers, we've got Elvis, of course. We've got a stunning duet today from West Side Story. So we've got some fantastic music, and we were able to pick really fantastic music because we've got some really dynamic singers and vocalists in the cast.
You were telling me that this is your most fun type of show to do because you get to hear the voices and then pick the song. So
I do, and I love it because when I hear a piece of music, I hear a voice that goes with it. And when you've got a cast that's quite experienced in performing and is comfortable doing pretty much anything you throw at them, then I get to sit down, make lists, and say, you do this, and you do this, and you do this, and they do it, and they do it well, and it fits. Whereas when you have a show, the music that you have to do is set because it's part of the show and copyright, all of those kinds of things. You have to do it as is. So then it's kind of the reserve first process where you're trying to fit the voices into the music. When we get the opportunity to do a show where we get to pick the music for the voices, it's really dynamic and it's very fun.
Excellent. And this show is going to be at River City Stage at 1080 Hemlock Street. So shows 28th and 29th of November. And where are the tickets available at?
Tickets are available at the Campbell River Laundromat, at Impressions Gallery, and at Classy Cats in Willow Point.
Excellent. So hope to see you there. Get your bum in one of those seats. Lots of upcoming events at the Tidemark Theatre in the next little while. There is a free performance of the Kerplunks coming up. I'm not sure on how ticket sales are going, but it is a limited number of seats, so you do have to get a ticket. Just call a Tidemark. This is an excellent opportunity for the kids to get into the theatre at no charge, and that's on November the 18th. There is Sarah Hagen coming to the Tidemark, and she is playing on the afternoon and classical music. The Bara McNeils are also coming to the Tidemark on November the 14th. That's this Friday. And we have Shoreline Theatre doing their production at River City Players on November the 28th and 29th. So hope to see you out there.